Hey, friends and family, it's Johnny Cerrone. I know you haven't heard of me in a long time. Heard from me, anyways. Well, I just got out of the pen, and I just seen the news. And let me tell you something. This guy Dion over here, he's got things all crazy. I don't know what kind of show this guy's gonna give you, but I'm just here to give you a fair warning. If you got feelings, they're gonna be hurt. If you got premonitions, they're gonna be thrown out the window. There ain't no fucking around in Generation Rising. Enjoy the show, fuckers.
One of us will be betrayed. It's not enough for you to say. I'm sorry, Allah, I've got it all. You're a big old infant, you're being called. Money and religion, segregation and division, getting cash in the pocket to the wicked politicians. Love me for slavery in a new modern way. Penny when you're caught, but this is what we say. It's a stupid motherfucker. You're so fucking blind. You're so fucking blind. You're not the white trash. You're the fucking shit. You're so fucking sick. You're so fucking friend.
Good evening, ladies and gentlebots. Thank you for joining me, your host, Dion, for Generation Rising. So, how was your week? Was it awesome? Was it depressing? Do you feel like your life's a black hole? Do you feel like there is no hope? Well then, I don't know what to tell you. Take some Prozac or something and get your fucking mind into it or something. I don't know how to treat depression. Don't talk to me about that shit. I'm not a psychologist. Anyways, so as I do these things, okay, these episodes, like the hardest thing for me, I think, is the introduction. Like, it's like, how do you set up a show? How do you grab the listener's attention so quick and make sure they maintain focus throughout your whole entire episode? And believe me, number one on that would obviously be the quality of the episode, right? You're not just going to listen to some bumfuck loser, speak about things that he has absolutely no idea about and, talk about random facts and just spew certain numbers. Oh, wait a minute. Shit, Rush Limbaugh actually exists. Donald Trump is actually fucking president now, so there has to be some people out there. But for the majority of you smart folk, you'd realize the fact that the quality of the episode is what's just going to keep you entertained. It has to be poignant, it has to be snappy, comical maybe a little bit, depressing as hell. It all depends on your mood. And that's the wonderful thing about doing such an art form as podcasting, is the mere fact that there's no video involved for the most part. I'm trying to break into the whole video scene, the whole... that's what the future is, man. It's all video, bro. It's not audio, man. Audio is fucking wave of the past, man. That's 1930 shit. That's fucking Orson Welles shit. Fucking Martians taking over and shit, man. That's what that shit is. So, yeah. It's fucking Friday night. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta fucking work in the morning. What the fuck am I doing here talking to you guys? I gotta get my fucking priorities straight, people. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Sorry, I'm fucking feeling crazy, I really wish I had a bookstore really close to my house because, where's the campaigning on that, for the presidents, like, for real, how come Evan Bayh, the Senate fucking incumbent, run on that campaign promise that he's going to bring more bookstores to the area? I would have fucking handed out some flyers and shit. There's no bookstores out here, like, literally, like, I'm in the middle of a fucking no fuck zone, like, maybe that's everywhere, right? Maybe that's everywhere. Like, it's just all internet. It's all digital. It's all fucking... Like, where's a good fucking bookstore? A place where you can go and smell the books. I remember growing up as a kid, right? I'm going to let you in a life story of mine. Borders was, like, heralded. Well, maybe in my life. I can't really speak for everybody. I was a fucking child, so I had no business speaking for the public. But I felt like it was, like, a fucking mecca for, like... awesomeness or something, like I used to go there with my grandma, like every weekend, every time she got paid, we'd go out, she'd buy her book, I'd buy my fucking book, and you just like fucking just, oh my god, there's nothing better than like going in a section in a bookstore. I don't know how you guys feel about this. It's nothing better. Just going through a section, no matter what, even if it doesn't appeal to you, agriculture, science, astrophysics, philosophy, political science, fucking foreign policy advisors, presidents, biographies, autobiographies, comic books, knowledge at your fucking fingertips in articulate written form with graphic design that is just out of this fucking world. People really underestimate the graphic design in books these days. I really do believe that. I mean, those things are fucking cool, man. Like, you get like a fucking awesome ass bargain book at like Barnes and Noble, like talk about ancient Roman Empire, and it's like fucking $8, and it's got all these awesome pictures of artifacts, fucking detailed maps of wars, fucking statues, like fucking things in different places of the world, and it's just like right there. And to me, that's just fucking heaven, right? That's where it's at. That's where the fucking pedal meets the metal. It's right there. You know, it's like, it's not this fucking crazy shit that like I'm doing, or like the news is doing, or Facebook is doing, or this guy's doing, or this guy. Like, everybody has their own fucking agenda. But you know, when you get down to like base facts, and when you get down to like maybe not even like even a fact base, but even like a non-fiction segue, it's just like these fucking authors, all their business is just fucking write their heart out and entertain at the same time. And they have to do that with like, you know, like, have you ever heard of like a criminal author that just like wrote shit just to fuck with people's heads? Maybe they're out there. I never heard of them. But I mean, you just don't see that, you know. It's like a thing. Maybe like you sports fans, you know, because I'm a big sports fan, but I'm not a big sports fan of some of like my friends. You know, they're such big sports fans. Statistics matter, fantasy draft matters, the season matters, the playoff matters, this game matters, that game matters, and it's just all out there. Like, it's just, that's all it's about, and that's fucking awesome. I'm glad that makes them happy, you know. But for me, it's just like this whole entire fucking thing of just like, oh my god, this book, facts, entertainment. But you just like, in sports, it's just a winner and there's a loser. With books, it's a fact or a not fact, or it was a good book or it was a bad book. But there's no like certain thing. I mean, I guess there is when you write about certain things. Everybody can have their opinion on it. There's always opinion pieces out there. I don't know, man, but it's just books and just knowledge are just fucking real. Facts are facts, no matter fucking what. No matter what religion, no matter what political regime is ruling at the time, no matter where you're at in the fucking world, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, logic rules out 100% of the time. Gravity is real, and 2 + 2 = 4. Nothing, nobody, no how, or nowhere can fucking change that. And you should feel good about that, and we should feel good about that. Carrying ourselves forward with a level of decency to understanding that logic and rationality might not play out in our lifetimes, but it is eventually going to play itself out. It is as certain as death in itself. The only thing that you can truly realize from the time that you were born, that you will eventually die. You can bet all of your chips and push it all in on the all-in pile and bet that logic and rationality will always find its way out. It might not be in your lifetime, and it might not be in your life, but as the whole entire universe works, as it swirls on behind you, and as asteroids fucking hit other planets, and as fucking rogue planets and number of fucking Nibiru's out there, and as the sun rises, and as the gravity fucking holds you down, and as the atmosphere is still here, and as the sun and rain and snow are all still here, at the end of the day, logic and rationality win out. Every single fucking time. So you can get caught up in all this madness, just like I've been getting caught up in all this madness. Hell, I'm just on a fucking complete and utter rant about senseless shit that I don't even know if it's going to make sense if I go back and listen to this. But what I can know for damn sure is at a point in finding your solace in anything in life, find it in the mere fact that you are irrelevant. At a the most basic level, you yourself, me, myself, we're irrelevant. We don't really matter. At the end of the day, we affect who we affect. Of course, as a human species, we all matter to each other because technically, we pretty much are a super organism. We all feed off each other. We can't live without one another. The worst mind destroyers in the world, and like, you know, how people break down so quickly, is the mere fact that they get isolated. And that's how depression sets in, and anxiety, and this and that, and the no trust issues amongst your human, you know, populace and all that. Yeah, that's devastating effects, the lack of communication amongst one another. But the mere fact is, we live off of each other. But if you take us apart and you fucking tear down the walls of the global whole thing that's going on here, which I don't even understand, life in itself, right? Air quotes, life, biology, fucking chemistry, physics, fucking the Bible. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But yeah, chemistry, fucking mathematics, fucking science, theory, all this crazy shit that goes on. At the end of the day, you're going to occupy the certain space that you occupy, at a maximum of fucking 150 years. I don't know. Maybe fucking science will play out and we'll fucking be able to extend life more, and we'll look to that in the future. But the way that me and you are set up is we're set up in such a small and temporary form that the amount of effect that we actually do on this planet in singularity form, like looking at yourself in a single person, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The world didn't lose focus. The earth didn't lose sleep. The fucking stars didn't stop shining. Fucking universes just ceased to fucking exist because of your existence. Your existence was already premeditated on that base of being born into this natural cycle that we're all in, right? So before you go commit a hate crime, Trump supporters, on the mere fact of the poor black people and Hispanic community you want to fucking put all the problems of this nation onto, before you try to shove a fucking gospel down another fucking innocent poor person's throat, before you try to assert certain notions into certain variables that they don't belong, realize and please understand that you don't matter that much. To assert your ideology, to try to contort one person's life, to try to demean a certain race, a group, a gender, there is no point in it. And as much as you didn't matter, you try to spend the most time of your not mattering self and try to even make it not matter even more. That's why I'm on the fucking atheist side. That's why I'm the logical, rational, scientific thought pattern side, is because I understand and I believe that my actions, as though that they don't matter and as though that life will lose no sleep, even though the people that love me and care for me, they will feel deep grief and sorrow, but they will come to the understanding at the end of their lives that that is a necessity and that is the part of life. That is just the ultimatum. There is no getting around it. There is no fucking fighting it off, fending it off, prolonging it as long as you want to. But the eventual fact that you will face an eternal sleep, and the person that you hold dearest to you right now might not ever get to see you or experience you in this time slot ever again. That is for everybody. That's for everybody. Islamic, Buddhist, Taoist, black, white, Asian, fucking beavers, fucking mice or something. Like, that is just what happens. Now what happens after that, fuck, okay? I don't even comment because I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now, dealing with this election shit, dealing with fucking fiscal policy, dealing with my job, dealing with me as a father, dealing with me as a family member. I have all these relationships that I'm so terrible at that I try to become a better person at, but at the end of my life, I'll become haphazard at that because shit, to live up to your full potential as a human being in every single part of your life has to be the greatest thing ever. You know, I applaud the people that can carry themselves and that can do great fucking things with the short amount of time that they have. I'm so glad, and I really wish everybody could be able to do that. And that's awesome, and I'm going to cheer you on from the sidelines. But me as a person, it is hard, and it is strugglesome, and it is cumbersome to truly live in a skin that I know in some ways, I just, at the end of the day, in my mind, I will fail. I want to be the 100% best father to my daughter, better than any father out there. But at the end of the day, I know I'm going to fucking fall short. I know I am. And that's not going to hold me back. That's not going to, make me like, fuck it all. I don't even need to be a father anyways. I'm going to fail at it. No, it's just a driving force. It's just understanding that my pinnacle, my shot, my target is above so far that I'll never be able to reach it. Now, that doesn't mean I need fucking God's grace or fucking Jesus' blood in order to get me to that fucking, No, okay, let's just ridiculous non sequitur bullshit that religion tries to throw at you at every single second of your life and at every place of your life, but that doesn't belong. So, every target that I try to set up, I try to have meaning behind choices and everything. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. In my opinion, I'm not even that good of a person. I try to be, but I fall short in so many aspects. I could be doing so many other things. I could be doing good in all these different places, but I'm not. Okay? So, fuck. That was crazy rant. I'm sorry about that. But let's go into the statistics, right? Let's go into the statistics. Let's talk more about this election. And let's see the path forward. Because a lot of you are feeling completely, none of us knows what's going on. This is the first time that social media has had such a drastic hold, and history will look back on that in time and realize that social media played the biggest part of this election that has never been seen before in the United States elections. Let this shit happen in 2008. Let Facebook be a thing in 2008 when Barack Obama was first inaugurated as president of the United States. Holy shit. I guarantee you I guarantee you, just like the left is doing their fucking crazy posts, crazy fucking rants, and everybody's getting sick and tired of hearing it because it's just everywhere and prevalent amongst the public, amongst social media. You can't fucking get away from it. You're surrounded by it. You're caught in it. There is no getting out of it unless you lock yourself in your room, lock yourself in your door, shut all the lights off, and go to fucking bed like I'm going to do in 10 minutes. But besides that, you're in it, right? You're in it. And you're not going anywhere out of it. But imagine that happened in 2008, right? We have all these people from, fucking the right side in 2016 saying, oh my God, what the fuck, you fucking crazy idiots, you're assholes, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing it, blah, 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 blah. It's a new thing. And none of us knows how to handle it. None of us knows how to handle it. I don't care if you're a fucking right-wing extremist, evangelical, to the far leftist Satan-worshipping, baby-eating fucking monster. You don't know how to handle it because it's never been here like it has been before. So nobody's writing the book. I don't even think Zuckerberg really understood the fucking effects that it would have on public policy life. Now, a lot of you conspiracy theorists out there would probably disagree with that and realize, hey, man, this was set up before. They already did tests, bro, in fucking underground basements and fucking with fucking people with black masks, and they already understood how the public was going to react. And, this is all play in the Illuminati, man. I tend to be on the opposite side and always understand the mere fact that humans really don't know what the fuck they're doing. For all you conspiracy theorists out there who believe there's a plan for everything, they always got something set up, they always know the direction of the fucking world. People can barely get up and wipe their asses and wash their fucking face and brush their teeth every morning. Do you really think people as a whole can actually control 8 billion people and make sure every single move is calculated and make sure every other next step is just understood well in advance without anybody amongst their team fucking it up? You have much more belief in humanity than I do. I have nowhere near the amount of belief that you do in that. So, fuck. Let's talk about it. Nobody realized in this election really what was going to happen. I had no idea this was going to fucking happen. Everybody, fucking ABC News is projecting her as a 65% winner. A lot of yada, so on and so forth. So, obviously I voted. I do vote. I do try to partake in my civic duties as much as possible. And that doesn't make me a better person than you. All you people out there, I didn't vote, Dion. You don't gotta, put me down like that, man. I got feelings here, and I'm trying the best I can. I don't got time to vote and all that, crazy stuff that you liberals do, So chill it out. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, right? So the popular vote went like this, right? Even though he won the Electoral College, and I don't know. Okay, I haven't done my whole study on that to give that opinion, and that's okay. You don't have to have an opinion on anything, especially when you don't know nothing about it, but everybody seems to have when opinions are like assholes. I think we've all heard that notion, right? So the Clinton totals and the Trump totals. Clinton got 59,796,311 votes. Trump got 59,589,821 votes from the time I last checked. These numbers might vary and fluctuate. Whatever. When we break it down into races, white was 58% of the vote for Clinton. 58% of the fucking vote for Trump. 37% of the vote for Clinton. Okay? 88% of African Americans were for Clinton compared to 8% for Trump. Now that was down 6% from Barack Obama. So they say that played a role. I'm not going to opinionate on that because I don't fucking know. I seen somewhere too. I think Hispanics, he got like 35%. I don't have that on me right now. I don't know why the fuck I didn't even think about getting that. If it's 35%, I don't even fucking understand, and I don't need to understand. But fuck. Another topic that people were asking me a lot about was wasting their vote on third parties, which I believe you should vote with your conscience. I don't think third parties is a throwaway vote. I don't think your vote for Gary Johnson is a vote for Trump, and the reason why Clinton lost was the fact that the fucking Jill Stein supporters were just fucking throwing their votes away. I don't believe that. That's a fucking load of shit. In order to get I really need fucking lead right now. In order to get like federal funding for the elections, right? A candidate has to make sure that they get 5% of the vote. I thought, from his projected totals, I think he was polling at like 5.4% of the day of the election or something. He only got 3.2%. Now that's up drastically from where he was at last time he ran. I don't know if that was 12 or 08. I don't know. But I know it's a dramatic increase for him. So regardless of that fact, a 3.2% of a third-party candidate is actually kind of cool, you know, because it did take away numbers on both sides. Because when I went back and I actually checked the African-American vote on Obama, it was 94% to 6%. That's 100%. So that means none of the African-American community voted for a third-party candidate. What we see with this, we have 88 and 8%. That's 96%. So 4% went somewhere else. So that's cool. I'm down with that. I'm good with that. I really am. Women were surprising to me. 54% were for Clinton, and 42% were for Trump. 42% of women. Where you guys are at, and what you guys have been doing for the past year and a half or something. Maybe you guys like to be treated like trash. I don't know, right? We have men out here that like to be treated like shit, and there's got to be women that like to be treated like shit. So, whatever. Men, 41% for... Fuck, I'm really fucking up on this. 41% for Clinton and 53% for Trump. Okay, so wherever that happened. Now, another topic that I want to cover, right, before I leave you here with all these wonderful, this awesome episode that's obviously going to change your life, you know? That's what I'm here for, people. Change your life. Anyways, let's talk about Trump's cabinet, right? So he's run, and he's got all of you Trump supporters on his populist viewpoints, on his building the wall, on his bringing jobs back, on his non-interventionist foreign policy, which honestly sounds kind of good to me. Non-interventionist foreign policies, you know, that's the thing. You know, I feel, you know, I mean, there's not a single candidate I think you point out besides the fact that the man is garbage and trash. He should never been elected, and I can't stand the man, absolutely at all. You know, it sounds good to a people, non-interventionists. A lot of us Americans, you know, we're really on that. You know, we don't really want to be involved in foreign wars that don't benefit the American people. We don't want to be putting our tax money into a huge defense budget, of the federal defense budget, and not get anything out of it, because we're not getting anything out of it. We're getting fucking poor and weaker as a nation, in my opinion. So yeah, let's go into the Trump's cabinet now. In all fairness, right? A lot of people are talking about the swamp, right? This whole election was run on this anti-establishment. That's exactly why Hillary Clinton did get elected. She was a weak, pathetic establishment candidate who any person who just had a common grasp in reality was able to see that, whether you were a Democrat or Republican. You know, I've talked to a lot of Republican, you know, sensical people who have ideals that I don't share, but I'm friends with them still because, you know, that's cool. That's a good thing. And they seen that, you know, Bernie Sanders would have got it, you know, fuck it, I would have voted for Bernie Sanders, you know, or fucking, he would have fucking killed Trump, and I would have been worried about Trump if Bernie would have been that guy, you know. So any average American hourly low manager fucking person who was a Democratic fucking supporter realized the weakness in Clinton. You know, she was weak as fuck. I'm gonna reiterate what everybody else has iterated. The guy, she lost to fucking Barack Hussein Obama in 2008. After George W. Bush, after the war in Iraq, after the terrorism, September 11th, and she fucking loses to a guy with the fucking middle name Hussein. I guess. Okay, that's fucking... How is that not red flags, right? Then fucking Bernie Sanders, who I followed before the campaign, but the majority of the counterparts out there who eventually support his campaign, which is awesome, didn't even really know about him before he even ran. And she had a fucking terrible time. She had to literally fucking tilt the fucking wheels in her favor in order to beat him. She had to lie, manipulate, cheat, and steal to fucking beat him. A lonely independent. I think one of two independents at the time. And she almost got beat and thrown away on her own fucking campaign. Her DNC was going to fucking throw her out to fucking put him up. That's awesome. That should have happened. It should have happened without the super delegates and without the establishment bullshit that was going on in the Democratic Party. But that aside, we don't need to talk about that right now. We've already talked about that. We've already dealt with that issue. And then she's going to go down in history as the person to lose to Donald J. Trump. The person to literally open up the doors to any person who has public influence and wants public office. Now the gates are forever opened. The guy had no experience, didn't know what the fuck he was doing the whole entire time he was campaigning. Gets thrown into the fucking White House. I guarantee he's gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck did I just do? I guarantee it. He's gonna be like, wow, I really didn't expect it to go this way. You've seen him on fucking election night. Even he was just dumbfounded and like confounded. I guarantee he was like, man, I really can't wait to go home and fucking bang Melania. You know? I'm pretty sure that's not even how he's pronounced her name, but who gives a fuck, right? Anyways. So yeah. So now The Rock wants to run. Now Kanye West wants to run. The fucking probably Kardashian's gonna run. Now you have all these fucking people who don't know a fucking hole in the ground. They have a nice little reality fucking TV show that appealed to 35% of the American populace, and now they have a shot at the fucking White House. Holy fuck. So, fuck Trump good. Fuck Trump bad. He might have the best presidency ever. Fuck it. We might be praising his name by the fucking end of 4 years, which probably most likely not going to happen. But holy shit. Now any douchebag fucking McGruger off the street who got a viral video on YouTube, 500 million fucking views, who could fucking spin a fucking marshmallow on the top of his nose. Oh yeah, fucking office, man. Fucking yeah, fuck people and shit. You know, I want to fucking go. You know, I'm really debating on it, and I'm not fucking playing with people. I'm going to fucking run my friend. And I'm not going to give you the fucking details on it, but I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, as it gets closer to 2020, I'm going to fucking try to run this motherfucker, man. We got a great campaign slogan. It doesn't mean shit. We're just going to make up some fucking shit. He doesn't know what the fuck anything about politics. I know. I'm going to fucking be the brains. I'm going to run his fucking as his vice president. And he might get fucking, 20% of the vote. He might be like, fuck you, Deanna. I want to fucking run this fucking hot-ass woman as my vice president. And fuck you, And I'll be like, oh, fuck. I'm kind of sad right now, but I get it. You fucking made it. So do it, do what the fuck you want to do. But yeah, I mean that's literally what it just did. You can't deny that fact. You can say whatever you want to about Trump, whatever you want to about Clinton. It's everybody's game now. If you're an idiot and you have any public influence on social media, you have a nice reality TV show on fucking MTV, which I don't even know if those exist anymore because I don't fucking bother watching them because I don't give a shit about them. You have the Housewives of fucking Montreal. That'd be really crazy. If that's a true show, I gotta fucking check that shit out. Montreal, Canada, the Real Housewives of Montreal, Canada. That has to be fucking Emmy nominated for damn sure. So yeah, his cabinet. You can basically judge how a president is going to be on his campaign promises when you run on a populist notion by the people who they choose to be in their cabinet. And that's why when I was talking about 2008, is when Obama ran his whole entire campaign based on change and differences and, fucking doing all these crazy things. And when you started seeing him bringing in people from the early 90s into his cabinet, you started seeing big executives being, the head of commerce and of people, of friends and people who've been in the establishment in such a long time in the Democratic Party, you really understood that it wasn't going to be that much different than Bill Clinton's, right? Say whatever you want to about his presidency, but it didn't bring about the sort of hope and change that we all were hoping and dying for. So, let's take a look at Trump's cabinet, shall we? Let's see if he's really going to bring in these nobodies and these business industry powers that have been fucking lurking on the fucking outskirts and waiting to jump in and change and lead the world and America in a different and the number one direction and, blah, 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 and fucking wonderful shit. Secretary of State, one of the top contenders for his Secretary of State, Gingrich, who was a former Speaker of the House. I don't think you can really get more establishment than Newt Gingrich. The guy looks like a fucking Oompa Loompa, so that's probably why when Donald Trump was thinking about it, he's like, I'm trying to fucking find somebody that kind of looks like me, and this fucking fat fuck has been sitting over here for fucking 27 minutes. Fuck it. You want a job, motherfucker? That's how you run shit. That's how life goes. Fucking believe that. Believe that. Jesus Christ, Martin Lawrence, fucking Blue Streak, great fucking movie, by the way. And okay, Secretary of Treasury, it's this guy named Munkin. I don't fucking know who the fuck that is. Another thing that you people who think he's gonna bring about a non-interventionist foreign policy. One of his top picks for the Secretary of Defense is going to be Jeff Sessions, a Republican from Alabama, who has sat on the military fucking board or whatever the fuck, I don't know the exact name of it, for many years. He's establishment as fuck. Establishment as fuck. Okay, so for all you people who were like, oh, we're not going to do this and we're not going to do that and we're going to fucking not be involved and we're gonna build fucking ties and shit. No, dude. No, man. Same shit as Obama. Same fucking damn shit. Same shit as fucking even probably worse, probably Dick Cheney style. Whatever, bro. Get a load of this. Okay, I find this hilarious because this guy fucking looks like he shouldn't even be alive anymore. Attorney General Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of New York, before who the fuck is mayor? Fuck. I should have that down. I'm sorry. Failing. Yeah, Rudy Giuliani. Attorney General. Really? Are you kidding me? Expect stop and frisk to be nationwide, okay? Expect, like, police state to the fucking brim. Expect anybody to exercise their First Amendment rights to completely and utterly be shut down in every corner if that happens. And if Giuliani even has enough heart and oomph in him to make that happen, which he probably doesn't. He's so fucking old and decapitated and mentally fucking unstable, in my opinion. Nothing speaking bad of any person that's mentally unstable. Just don't hurt me. Secretary of Interior, Lucas, who is the owner of Lucas Oil. Don't really know. I don't know. Got some more for you. Oh yeah, this is actually fucking hilarious. You know, this is actually more than fucking hilarious. The head of Health and Human Services, two of his top contenders for this position. Please wait for a second while I fucking try to live another minute. Rick Scott, Governor of Florida, Rick Scott. Skeletor of Florida, Rick Scott. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say about him. And, dude, please, this cannot even be happening. I'm actually fucking, like, gonna cry right now. Ben Carson. Oh, my God, he can't speak. He can't see. Like, he, like, has a picture of him and Jesus, and it's, like, not even a good, like, art picture. Like, you, like, you know, say what you want about religion, right? You know, I fucking obviously am anti, like, motherfucker. I don't give a shit about it. And, but some of it has cool art. You know, you go to, like, the fucking Rome. I've never been there. Or fucking that one place where the Catholic Church hides all the pedophiles at. They got some great architecture. Let me tell you something. They got some fucking mean pedophiles over there, but let me tell you some people. Don't sleep on that fucking architecture. Alright, those fucking arcs, fucking legendary. Those motherfuckers gonna stand for another 500 years, bet your ass. Holy shit, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, Ben Carson. He has like a doodle of him and Jesus over his shoulder. It's the greatest, worst fucking piece of art I've ever seen in my life, and that's a thing that he actually like legitimately holds up. I hope his children like drew that. You know, if his children drew it, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and that's cool. And I would do the same thing. No matter what my daughter drew, I'd fucking plaster and put it up in a big fucking frame, and we'd all be cool. So I really hope, but I don't think the man has a fucking ounce or a brain cell left in his brain. No, well, if he doesn't have a cell, then he probably wouldn't have a brain itself, so he's probably a fucking empty head. Yeah. Okay. Homeland Security Secretary, David Clark. Milwaukee's fucking head honcho sheriff fucking guy. This guy has more police brutality cases under him as like right now. It's like he's basically just Joe Arapio's fucking cousin or something. They gotta be fucking related somehow. This dude's a fucking crook. Establishment as fuck, by the way. No populism at all. Oh, is that a black person over there? Stop and frisk that motherfucker immediately, please. Looking ass. This is the motherfucker. That is his. And I swear to you that fucking, I don't even remember his name because I don't give a shit about him so much, but I always talk about him. New Jersey's fucking governor, the guy with Bridgegate. Fuck his name, I don't even care. But he's like in the running, like he's like done politically, but like Trump's just gonna be like, oh, fucking resurrected, bitch, fucking work for me. So, you know, that's it, right? I got a couple more things I want to cover. It's already been 32 fucking minutes. I'm flying through this podcast, having a fucking great time, drinking a beer, talking to you fucking awesome listeners. I fucking adore all and every single one of you that listen to my shit because you guys are awesome as fuck, and I'm going to benefit something in the fucking future because you guys are cool as fuck, and that probably didn't make any sense, but it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's good. We're all good. We're all fucking cool. Kosher. calm, cool, collective. Everybody's fucking fine. America's gonna be okay. We just gotta make sure that we just keep it together, man. We gotta just keep it together, man. I'm gonna fucking re-listen to this and be like, fuck, we're not posting this shit. This is crazy. Okay, so let's look at the breakdown of the House, okay? You need 218 for the majority of the House of Representatives, right? Right now, after this election, we have 239 Republicans, 193 Democrats. So, Republicans maintain control of the House as they have for the past, 6 years or some shit like that. Let's look at the Senate. Let's look at the fucking Senate. We have 51, which is you need for a majority. We have 51 Republicans to 48 Democrats, along with 2 independents that I believe it said that the independents, I could be wrong, but they caucus with the Democrats. So, take that as you may. So Republican Senate, Republican House, fucking Republican Executive. Let's not even get going on the goddamn Supreme Court, people. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 5 out of 9. 5 out of 9. And it's probably back in the early days, which I hope Trump has came to realize that Napolitano is the worst Supreme nominee you could ever think of. He's a huge Fox News contributor, people. What? That might not be scary to you people because you don't know about him, but you better check him out and you'll realize he's a fucking monster. The dude's fucking a nut job with no experience on the job, and he's just gonna get handed the gavel and be like, hey, judge the biggest cases of Americans' time the right way. So we'll see. We'll see, right? I mean, he's the commander-in-chief for now, depending on if he gets through his child rape case, which presidents always apparently have, I guess, and through his Trump University fraud case and 33 other lawsuits that he has in his case. So if he makes it, let's give the guy an opportunity. He fucking got the Electoral College. He demolished that Rust Belt. The Midwest, man. We fucking... Apparently Indiana, which is a fucking... Oh, God, I live in this fucking state. And it went so fast to Donald J. Trump. I literally, got home. And turned on the election coverage as soon as it came on. And within 10 minutes, Indiana's already gone to Donald Trump. 11 electoral... What the fuck? I didn't even sit down on my seat. I didn't even crack open a beer. And the polls were closed 10 minutes ago. What the fuck? What the fuck, Indiana? You guys are fucking dead last and everything. Oh, yeah, sure, you got a little budget surplus going on in your fucking state, which nobody in this fucking state's ever going to fucking see. So fuck it, right? What the fuck's the point of having a surplus if none of your citizens are benefiting from it? Let's not even go there, right? Because we don't even fucking buy enough salt to make sure we salt our fucking roads during one of the most horrible winters in the fucking world. But that's besides the point, right? Right? We're going to fucking have Holcomb. He's going to fucking... He's a Republican, just like Pence was, just like fucking Mitch Daniels was, and he's going to fucking change shit. He's going to change shit, man. You watch, bro. He's going to cut those fucking taxes, man. We live in fucking massive amounts of money, man. No fucking shitty roads, shitty public schools, hella war, because fucking America's #1 in the war, and that's all that matters, because I got football to watch and burgers to eat. Which actually sounds really fucking good right now. It's hard to talk shit about red-blooded Americans when you yourself are red-blooded Americans, I'll talk shit, I'll be fucking, go watch your football on Sundays, and I'll be like, football's fucking kind of awesome to watch. It's crazy athletic sport, You gotta at least appreciate the athleticism of those fuckers. They're just like juggernauts, just fucking destroying themselves, and it's really cool from a nihilistic standpoint. God, I've rambled on for so long, for 37 minutes. Oh my God. This might be the best show I've ever done, though. I really feel comfortable with it. Like I said, the hardest thing for me was the introduction. Obviously, I got that out of the way. Yeah. I have somebody coming in Sunday, a comedian. And she's really funny. And we're going to have a lighthearted conversation about life. So I hope you enjoy me then. I hope you all have a absolute wonderful time. And I just hope you just do not ever cede just don't waste your time spreading false lies and like ignorance. And I think if you just don't do that, like I think you're doing life like you're like at a C. You know, you're at a C. You're an average human. Like if you just don't spread lies, you know, you'll just be okay. You know, like that's fucking awesome. If that's all I had to do to just be an average fucking human being, is to not tell lies and like be a fucking asshole, why the fuck would I not do that? Like it's really that easy. Like it's not even about following laws. It's just like, wait, so I don't smack my wife? Wow. What? I don't berate my children when they ask me like simple questions? Wow. I don't like shove like false notions down their throat every single time that I don't know an answer to a life question, so I try to impose my some sort of worldly wisdom into a fucking book that doesn't make absolutely no sense in mine or your life. Sure, okay. Well, just don't do that. Let's not do that, right? Let's move forward together in a peaceful and proper manner. Let's get right to work. Okay? A lot of my political aspirations are, as far as I'm concerned, fucking dead. But you know what? Shut up, work harder. I love that meme. I need to put that as my cover photo on Facebook because that shit's fucking tight. Yeah, tight, son. Tight. All right. So see you guys later, man. 40 minutes of rambling. I'm pretty sure you guys are done hearing me. If you guys even made it this long. And for you that do, and for you that support me and listen to me every week, which is, it's really awesome, man. Like, a lot of my, dude, like, I love, oh man, I seriously have some of the greatest friends. You know, that's one thing that's has always been good to me. And it's allowed me to be myself. And that's honestly got me through the hardest parts of my life. I've been through some shitty times, man, just like a lot of us have been. But I've been like, I'm not going to say blessed because I don't believe in God, but I've had like great fucking luck and coincidence and having awesome friends who support me in every single way. And to that, man, I fucking cheers this to you, man. I cheers this to all you guys who I'm going to meet in the future, to all my fucking fellow listeners, and the people in the fucking future, man. You know, I seriously cheers this beer to you, and to better times, and just remember that at the end of the day, we don't fucking matter. I'll leave you with that. Good night, guys.
Sky